Hello there. My name is Clemens, and I'm a 14-year-old student who likes to do engineering. So today I have this to show you. You may be wondering, what is this? The answer is very simple. It's an egg drop vehicle. If you probably haven't heard of them, then I'll explain. The egg drop contest is a contest where you have to take a vehicle, any vehicle of any design within certain constraints, and you have to make sure that an egg, when dropped from a certain height, doesn't crack, which would be bad. So, I'm going to tell you my constraints. For me, my volume had to be less than 8,000 centimeters cubed. I cannot use any foods, no liquids, no high viscosity liquids, nothing that can spill, nothing that's too sharp, nothing that can, no propulsion, like you can't use a drone, you're not allowed to use a bungee cord, and more such things. It was a very limiting contest because we didn't have much time. So I decided to go to YouTube and Google, which are the staple of this world. However, I wasn't able to find something that could work. So I decided to use my previous research and apply that to create a test vehicle. What I used, the craft that I was inspired off, it was a Russian series of craft called Venera. The Venera series of probes studied the planet Venus, and in order to land on the planet Venus, they couldn't use parachutes because those would burn up in the high sulfur atmosphere. So what they used was aerobrakes, which were basically something like this. It's a big parachute on a frame that's steady and it doesn't really move that much, but it basically works the exact same way. The first prototype I made, it was exactly like this, except I did not add any bubble wrap because I don't know how to think correctly the first time. And it did not work, unfortunately, so I abandoned the project. And later, I took it up again and added the bubble wrap. And when I tested it 10 times off a 3-story bridge, the egg still wasn't cracked, which is pretty impressive if you think about that. Using the same craft and the same egg all 10 times. Pretty neat. And this prototype was the one that eventually won the competition. So, as I said, it was tested 3 stories high, 10 times, but because this has a lower terminal velocity than other crafts, like a huge big box, it can probably still be used much higher without breaking the egg. So here's how it works. Air comes and gets pocketed against the top here. And this creates drag, which is air resistance, and that drag basically helps it slow down enough that it falls at a relatively even rate instead of speeding up a lot and then crashing when it hits the ground, which is what a box design would do, which is why those are usually not effective at higher and higher distances. Also, the cushion here helps prevent it from any sharp nails that somebody may have accidentally left on the ground. Yeah, and as I said, the terminal velocity of this is much lower than a box design. If you want to see what's inside, it's very simple. Basically, what I did is I created a small tape hinge, and I attached another tape hinge here. Inside, if you can see, I put some more bubble wrap as a kind of cushion to prevent it from breaking around. But if you notice, the whole craft is straws, which is extremely light, but also pretty strong. So, you might be thinking, this is exactly what I need. How do I make it? First, I'm going to tell you what you need to make it so that you don't have to go scrambling for materials. You need bubble wrap, tape, straws, a bag, a plastic bag, and scissors to cut everything. You may be thinking, that's it? That's it. So, in the next part, I'm going to be, oh yeah, the egg. In the next part, I'm going to be showing you how to build this. And in the third part, I'm going to be showing you the test of this exact vehicle that I dropped 4 times from a building, from the same bridge that I used to test it on. Spoiler alert, it succeeded all of them. Thank you very much. I hope you watch the next parts too.